Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Return to Monkey Island. I have been absolutely dying to play more of this ever since I finished recording the first episode, so I'm very, very excited to continue on. Now, when I was editing up the first part, I realised that I wasn't using the right click button properly, especially here. I've been left clicking this, and I didn't actually right click to try and snag the key, so we're going to try and do that. I've really got to get my head around this new interface, but I think I will get there shortly. So, let's try and snag the key and see if anything happens here.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
Yep.
You'd be wise to do that.
So,
I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
God, this guy really knows how to interact with kids, doesn't he? Okay. Let's go. I guess we can use this on the outhouse then. So, yeah. It helps if you actually click the right buttons, Turian, so we'll have to bear that in mind. We've got
I
to
want to see 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
check you out.
It unlocks the outhouse.
It unlocks the house. I like that you can examine the things here. Let's open the to-do list then. Buy scurvy dogs, find a coin. We found the outhouse key. I do quite like this to-do list. I wonder if that's going to be in the... Because this is like the prelude, isn't it? So I don't know how different it's going to be once we get into the game.
In the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
I love the little comments that Chuckie's making.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right.
Good. You unlocked it.
I did. What's going to be in here? Oh, what is that? Sludge? Ugh. What's this little metal thing?
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Don't think that's true. Let's smell the sludge.
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet.
There's probably a reason for that. We can search for coins in the pile of filth. Maybe there's coins down there. Search for coins in the toilet. I like the little spiders and things running around here. That's really cool. What's this metal thing?
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
I wonder if we can get that. Because the guy said that he didn't have very good vision, didn't he?
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. It looks just like a piece of 8.
Yeah, so we'll take that. I'm guessing...
Fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
These little close-up shots are absolutely fantastic. I love that they've done that in this game.
Chuckie, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
I don't...
Okay.
Ugh.
Gross.
Okay, nothing really floating around in there, thankfully. Maybe there are coins down there.
Gross.
No, doesn't look like it. Should we search for coins in the pile of filth?
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
Go on, you can do it. Chuckie?
I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
We might have all we need. I don't think that guy can see very well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I know there is a hint system in this game. I wonder if that is the hint system, the sort of talking to somebody nearby, or whether that's just something that's in the prelude. Alright, we're back, and good news, we got a totally legit piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
It's real, don't worry.
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Yeah.
Perfect!
Also, it's been on the
Take 'em,
floor.
boy.
Ugh, the flies on it.
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Ugh, that is nasty. Oh, it's horrible. God.
I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What should we do? Do we have anything to do in the... Oh, okay. We can take a bite of the scurvy dog, apparently. Yum, yum,
So
yum.
good.
Looks delicious. Not. Open the to-do list. Mess around and explore. Find our real parents. Okay, let's mess around and explore then. Can we tie up Chuckie now?
Hey, Chuckie, stand over here for a minute.
No way. In
Come on.
France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Okay, we're not going back there. Maybe we have to go through where the parents went over this way. There's also this guy that we tried to wake up. We had a look at a lot of this stuff already, didn't we, earlier on? So I wonder if we can just go this way. Yeah, looks like we can. Who's this?
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chuckie, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
I'm sure.
There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Oh, this is the spitting game, isn't it? Is this the spitting game? Or similar to the spitting game? I wonder if that is purposely like that. There's the anchor.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
They've really nailed the type of things that kids say. I've got to say that. Oh my good god. Mess around it. Check out the anchor. Beat Chuckie in a race. Feed the duck. Add some sauce to my scurvy dog. Practice sword fighting. Find a 4-leaf clover. Make a wish at the wishing well. Suddenly we've got a crazy amount of things to do. Let's talk about the anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have.
Sure.
Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started
Guy
making
Rush is
them
falling asleep.
bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way.
Yeah.
The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city.
She knows a lot about anchors.
Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Cool. If you missed anything, you can press comma to see previous lines. That's quite good, because quite often in adventure games, if you miss a key piece of info, sometimes it can be quite difficult to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. But also we've got the notebook as well. So while I'm here, I mentioned it briefly at the end of the last episode, and I wonder if that was a case of something that David Page mentioned to me before. I don't know if you can access it from here, but there is, I believe it's the writer's mode or something like that. So I've enabled that because apparently it puts in lots of new lines of dialogue, and I don't know if it does puzzles as well. But if you're new to the channel, I love exploring absolutely everything possible, taking in the full experience. So it's not going to be a speed through and play this as quickly as I possibly can. I'm going to immerse myself and just enjoy every possible second of this game. So let's see what else we've got on our to-do list. Why can't we click the to-do list? There we go. So we've checked out the anchor, we've got to beat Chuckie in a race, feed the duck. God, we've got so much to do, and I love that we've got so much to do. Chuckie, do you want to have a race?
Hey, Chuckie, want a race?
You're on.
Let's go.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, god damn it. I didn't...
He wins! Woohoo!
I didn't realise I was going to actually have to click.
Darn.
Come on, Chuckie, let's do it again.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate.
Go on then.
3, 2, 1, go!
Run! Yes! Champions! Oh god, straight into the tree. Okay, well, we tick that off. There's our parents then. Feed the duck, add some sauce to the scurvy dog, and find a 4-leaf clover. And where is the wishing well then? I haven't seen a wishing well anywhere. There's a nice balloon up there. Maybe they're up here? Ah, hang on. Take some bread. We're going to need that for the duck, right?
Hey, hands off!
Why? I mean, can we feed scurvy dog to the ducks? Sure. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Looks
I'm
like...
saving this scurvy dog for myself. yourself.
Did
In
you
France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
did you really have to run all the way round to say that, Guybrush?
I want to feed the duck.
Yeah, I want to feed the duck. What's in the basket?
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, you
Blah.
keep doing your
Run.
blah blah blahs. Oh, how rude. There was in one of the Monkey Island Monday releases where we first saw LeChuck, he was saying about the blah 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 thing. So I wonder if that's actually relevant to the plot
I
in
once
some
had
way.
the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Anything in the bin? Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. Read the sign, search for a 4-leaf clover.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if.
Oh yeah, we're totally picking the 4-leaf
Let's
clover.
look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Oh, we'll find one, don't you worry. There's one there. Literally right in front of
I
us.
found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Ah ha ha ha. Well, there was, and now we've got it, and you haven't got it. I've got to say, and I've said it already in this episode, love the close-ups. I think it's a brilliant addition to the animation in this game.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
I don't think I've ever found one in my entire life. Feed the duck, add some sauce, practice the sword fighting, make a wish at the wishing well. This kid looks like they're having fun. Oh, the sword fighting is up here on the boat. Okay. Now, is this going to be insult sword fighting or just standard
I
sword
have an
fighting?
extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue. Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Uh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
That's actually a good point. Does LeChuck even know how to do insult sword fighting? I don't know if he does. Okay, so we need to make a wish, add some sauce to the scurvy dog, and feed the duck. Where is this well? And also, where are we going to get sauce from? Ah, here's the well. What's that? A coin. Nice. Okay, not sure what we're going to do with the coin, but let's go to the
I
wishing
should throw
well.
my coin in and make a wish.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's one of those types of wishing wells. No, it helps if I actually click on the right thing. I wish Chuckie had a moustache. I wish D would disappear. I wish for a cool plant. I wish for another scurvy dog. I wish we could speak backwards. Sounds pretty cool.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what?
Yes, you know.
Yes, well, and that helps it. Yes, you
That was fun.
Ah, man. It wore off.
It did.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
That's very rude, D. Very rude indeed. Okay, so we need the sauce and we need to feed the duck. Can we go through the gate?
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Oh no, we don't want
I
to
can
do
stand
that.
on my head without using my hands.
We don't want to head off just yet. So we need to try and. Ew, what's that?
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Oh, okay. Well, guess we found our sauce then.
You're not going to touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Yeah, that would be gross. But oh, okay.
I can stand
So
on my head without using my hands.
so can we? I guess we've got to use something to pick it up then. Oh no, we can just
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
pick up the ketchup. Fair enough. Sniff. Would it say sniff the red glob?
Smells bad.
Yeah, but it'll be fine on the scurvy dog. Okay, just feed the duck then. So that shouldn't be too bad. We've just got to figure out how to get this bread.
That's our bread.
Well, why can't we share the bread?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck? We pretend to be our parents again? Never mind.
Could
Bread.
we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
That's not very nice, is it?
Excuse me.
Yes?
We pretend to be our parents again?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
They're not very nice, are they?
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days.
Maybe we can
No
take
regard
that while
for
he's
personal
distracted?
property.
Yeah!
How rude.
Nice. Okay, right. Now we've got some bread for the ducks. The good old distraction puzzle. Cool. So we've done that as well. So now all we've got to do is find our real parents, which I'm guessing is going to be outside of that gate. But I'll tell you what, guys, we're out of time, so we're going to do that in the next one. I'm absolutely loving this so far. This little intro section is brilliant. I'm loving just the different vibe that it's got, and I can't wait to get to the piratey stuff very soon. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge and Hobo for all the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.